We met here doing The Great Gatsby last year.
And ironically, our characters were having an affair in the show, so we had to get very close very fast. I think one of the first blocking things I had to do in rehearsal was to try and seduce you. So it was a very quick sort of getting to know each other very fast.
Well, we both showed up at auditions for Sherlock Holmes' Final Adventure back in 2013. And my first impression of Spencer was watching him audition and then talk when he was done with his audition. And I leaned over to my friend and I whispered, wow, he's really committed to the character. He's keeping his British accent off stage. So that's what I thought at first.
And lo and behold, he's kept it ever since.
Ever since.
Well, we met in the fall of 1999,
No, wait, you know the date.
October 7th, 1999.
He still has the little audition notice card somewhere.
Yeah, it's
He hung on to it.
keep it in a drawer, stuffed away, just as a memento. So
We met in high school, actually a year before I got involved with Civic.
Before all the adventures started.
Before the adventures started. But we met at City High School, and actually I was a 10th grader coming into City, which was
In
unusual.
1986?
Yeah.
First time we saw each other, I think, was here on the stage. He was during setup of a show for Annie in the summer of '85.
Yeah, and for me, I guess it was late in the rehearsal process, getting to know her. Every day that I had a rehearsal, it was another day to get to know her as a person, and there was a lot of intrigue there.
So there wasn't one moment.
I can't place it on one moment. It was very gradual.
So according to Jeff, he knew before we started dating. He said he fell in love with me before we even started dating. It was just a matter of convincing me. I did not know that quickly because I specifically remember being out doing, I don't know why we were in the lobby doing a dance rehearsal. We were in the lobby doing a dance rehearsal, and Jeff's much quieter than I am and takes a little longer to warm up, and he knew, you didn't know anybody in the cast, I don't think.
I didn't know.
No, he didn't know anyone, and I already had multiple friends. And I remember specifically being off to the side and looking over, and he's just standing back, and I said to my friend, who's the weirdo?
And so we were friends, and then we dated for a while, and then I moved to Austin, Texas to figure some things out and go do my own thing. And
And
then
we spent 10 years apart where we didn't even talk, didn't know each other, nothing.
yes, and that's a tale. But
So many stories.
But we got reconnected, and
Through the magic of Facebook.
through the magic of Facebook.
And we just started talking again and realizing that all the old feelings were there. And
we were finally in the right space to be what we are.
We're getting married next June. Here, actually,
Yep.
on this stage.
Got engaged over the summer, and we actually just took our engagement pictures last week, and so we will be getting married here next June, and we're excited to start our lives together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I started going and teaching, and we just ended up hanging out more and more, and it got to the point where that's pretty much all we wanted to do, was hang out with each other. So we did.
We did.
And then I asked her to marry me, and thankfully she said, well, she didn't say yes, actually. She said absolutely, which was far better.
I hope so.
I know so.
Our official dating date was Thanksgiving that year.
November 25th.
Go figure. November 25th of 1999. And we got married on November 25th of 2000.
Our 1-year dating anniversary.
Yep. So it's been almost 16 years of marriage. And so it's easy for him to remember 16 years of marriage
Yeah.
and 17 years
And it's exactly
together.
1 month before Christmas, so
Yep. Easy to remember. He
if I
can't.
forget, I'm really in
You have
trouble.
no excuse.
That's right.
No excuse at all.
we
It
got
was a-
married on the stage here, and that was absolutely incredible. It's a blur for me. Other people tell me things about it. No. But it was incredible because entire theater community packing the auditorium. I don't really like being on stage anymore. It makes me uncomfortable, but there I was.
I will never forget the image of her walking down the aisle with Paul on her arm, walking her up. It was amazing.
It was a beautiful day, and we had some theater people sing, and then we went to one heck of a party and just had a great time.
And we did My Fair Lady with Jean Reed Bailey
Right.
as My Fair Lady. And we just did a whole bunch of shows here at Civic then the next year together. And then we got engaged and we were married like a year later.
It's a weird world. The theater is a really unique world, and I think to someone who loves it as much as I do and as much as Matt does, it's important to have someone that understands it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, just getting to know you as a person versus you as a character, getting to see all sides of you.